New video released by the Israeli military shows the first attempt made by its commandos to board the Mavi Marmara early on Monday morning. They met with what the Israeli military identifies as stun grenades, as well as water sprayed from a hose. After failing to board by boat, commandos now come by helicopter. Witness accounts from on board indicate the first 3 Israelis to land were overpowered and captured.
People stood up to the 3 soldiers, surrounded them and held on to them. They took their guns and put them aside.
Al Jazeera's correspondent confirms that 2 Israelis were held captive on the middle deck of the ship.
I saw that Israeli soldier that they carried and I did not see wounds. And then they carried another one whom I couldn't see clearly, but they were saying, the people surrounding him were saying, another Israeli soldier, another Israeli soldier.
Witnesses say a second wave of around 15 to 20 commandos followed with a more deadly intent.
This second group that came down from the helicopter onto the ship started to open fire on the ship as they were in the air, even before touching the deck.
All the stories said that the shooting started before the soldiers landed on deck.
It appears at this point what was supposed to be a mission of bringing aid to Gaza takes a very violent twist.
I saw 2 people die right before my eyes. One of them had a bullet in the chest. The other was bleeding, but I did not know where he was shot. Live bullets were everywhere.
2 or 3 were shot in the head. It's very clear that it was live ammunition used to kill them. There is no doubt about it.
The Israeli military released infrared video to back up claims its soldiers were attacked with metal bars to spark the deadly confrontation. It also shows what appears to be one soldier being thrown from the top deck.
Any metal bar pointed at someone's head can kill. And if we're talking about hundreds of metal bars, as well as dozens of knives, these are not tools used to cut salad. These are tools that had only one meaning, a deadly meaning.
Israeli military video shows 1 metal bar and 1 knife that were found on board, along with slingshots and marbles. But Lieutenant Colonel Leibovich now claims the activists also fired 2 pistols, taken from the first commandos to land on deck.
They took 2 pistols and emptied both the magazines of these 2 pistols and fired them. Some of our wounded soldiers were injured as a result of those pistols and of stabbing.
There were no weapons whatsoever on board, whether guns or knives. People didn't even use the guns they took from the first 3 soldiers who came down.
Al Jazeera's own video of the fatal clash on board the Mavi Marmara remains confiscated by Israel, with no explanation as to why it won't be released. Dan Nolan, Al Jazeera.